Here's Pogba. Meslier very grateful to watch that one wide. It was closer than he thought, potentially. He knew that he wasn't going to get there. Well, his formative years were spent on the blue side of Manchester, but it's as a red that Jadon Sancho makes his Premier League debut. Sancho's impressive Bundesliga back catalogue's made him the third most expensive. Shaw. Martial. Good upper body strength from him there. There's a handball.
A sloppiness, though, from the men in white. Too many.
Fernandes just losing out there, and that will be a source of concern for Manchester United because he stayed down injured. De Gea can watch the shot from Roberts go wide, but all eyes around Old Trafford on Bruno Fernandes.
It's just accidental. He's just trying to find a place to plant his foot, Rafinha, and he ends up catching Fernandes. It didn't look deliberate. And no hard feelings from the Portuguese.
Well, there have been moments where there have been real expressions of emotion today from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, which isn't always the way with him. Just showing how much this particular fixture and this particular season means for him on an individual basis. He'll be thrilled.
Well, players and supporters have just found the happiest of marriages today.
Well, Maguire did Shaw no favours there, and there was an apology from the centre-half to his full-back, who was forced to manhandle Costa.
Yeah, he's just a little late, and it's a barge from Luke Shaw. He didn't contest it.
So Robin Koch amongst those lurking with intent for Leeds. He'll make his run from the edge of the penalty area. Luke Shaw's trying to keep an eye on him. It's swung in by Rafinha. And Maguire got his head to it. Second contact from a United player as well, but got it back from Cooper. There's one that Helder Costa would like to take back. Well, it has been a catalogue of fine finishing from both teams today. The Luke Ayling goal, arguably the pick of the six that we've seen.
Yeah, and we didn't mention the hair colouring. Not that it matters. In fact, it matters nothing. Every other part of his being has played a part today, and a big part of that.
Yeah, Technicolor performance from Pogba in the midfield for Manchester United.
I got it.
I think he's had a better day than his barbers. I will go that far.
Yeah, he's never a letdown when it comes to colouring and that hairstyle.
Wan-Bissaka fancying his chances of being able to get in behind Elder Costa. That is a Manchester United ball. Season, they actually won the next 2 games, kept a clean sheet in both of them, and beating Burnley and then sticking 5 past West Brom at the Hawthorns. So they have the ability for a heavy defeat just to be regarded as a one-off, to be able to bounce back. And as I mentioned, Everton at home next week. They then travel to Burnley the week after that. In what is to come, and if it's just an isolated aberration in the midst of a good run of form elsewhere in a campaign, that's what Leeds have to guard against.
Yeah, well, they know what they're going to face as well, and not easy to break down. So, but listen, you know, I think Leeds have that mentality that they can recover from setbacks. We saw it last season. It doesn't seem to affect.
An afternoon of great touches from Bruno Fernandes. That was a tidy contribution. Koch. Squeeze forward here for Roberts, who's got a man over. Oh, they should have had one back there. And Rafinha knows it. It's not been.
Bit more than from the Brazilian. You know, having said that, we were speculating about Rafinha coming off, but Harrison was very quiet too, Jim, so you can understand why he was taken off and the number 10 remained. Of course,
Firpo doing his best to get forward from left back. He's drawn this free kick.
Looked a good challenge. Seemed to play the ball.
Maguire facing his own goal when he got the touch that just allowed everybody to turn. Ayling. Well, he's had better touches around that penalty area today.
Yeah, well, let's just say in that instance he was hurried, but he's got to be the man of the match, doesn't he? I know Pogba's had a series of assists, 4 in fact of the 5 goals, but he's took 3 of them away. A special day for him.
Well, Pogba would have run him close.
Yeah, the quadruple or the hat-trick.
Good dilemma for Manchester United supporters to discuss. Ayling's ball in. Lindelof has been very solid. Martial. A nice touch for Sancho, who very cleverly bought himself a yard of space. Matic. Yole's out now from the Manchester United supporters.
Home dictation.
not the return to Premier League football that those Leeds United supporters will want. They know that there are better days to lie ahead. Strauch in strongly. And here's Greenwood. Martial just losing the geography of the situation for a moment. Shaw eased to the ground there by Elder Costa, to the frustration of Bielsa. Well, what a difference a year makes. The torrid start of the last campaign from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He reiterated just yesterday it's essential his team start this season stronger than they did last year, and they heeded the message.
They've stuck with him. The hierarchy here, they've backed him all the way, trusted him, and rewarded him with another contract.
Into those 3 minutes of stoppage time now. Lindelof just asking a little bit too much of Wan-Bissaka. Firpo. Roberts. Just for a moment, Elder Costa might have been able to get in the goal side of Luke Shaw as Ayling chips it back in. It's easy for De Gea to claim. That's in a real sense of adventure from Junior Firpo, pushing forward from left back. Now Greenwood's just ended up on the deck after an accidental collision with Rafinha. Sancho. Been afforded the luxury of being able to feel his way into the game, but now he might be able to add something. VAR just having a look, incidentally, at that off-the-ball incident involving Rafinha and Greenwood.
Yeah, and Rafinha, of course, has swapped sides again now with Elder Costa.